Feeling sky's the limit. Feeling sky's the limit.
Well short, and the Kansas City Chiefs have won Super Bowl 57. Super Bowl 57.
What's going on, Hoodie fam, and welcome to episode 10 of our Chiefs. What is it called? Oh my god, I just forgot what it was called. Of our Chiefs fucking CFM Kansas City Chiefs franchise, whatever it's called, bro. I literally just had a brain fart in the process of saying that. But yeah, it's the start of year 2. It is free agency. Obviously in the re-sign period, y'all already saw what we were going to do with everybody that we were going to be re-signing. It really sucks that we lost, or our season ended the way it did, and ultimately the Steelers also ended up losing in the not playoffs, but in the Super Bowl. So I feel like our L was genuinely in vain. But what do you do, man? You live and you learn, and we just come and we have to try to bounce back next season. So as far as the team's concerned, there's two things that I want to address off rips. For starters, even though I don't want to trade even though I don't want to trade Travis Kelce, and honestly, with the way that untouchables work in our league, I don't have the luxury to trade Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce took a big hit, and I mean, he took a big hit as far as his overall is concerned. Like, this is how he regressed. Bro lost 3 speed. 3 speed is crazy. So now he went from, despite having the ability from a top tier type tight end that had 86 speed to an alright tight end with 83 speed, honestly, I still want to keep Travis Kelce around because at the end of the day, it is Travis Kelce. We got nothing for Claypool, as I mentioned before, but we have a trade in the works. It's nothing big, nothing special. It's more of just one of those trades where I'm moving somebody that I felt like I wasn't using properly anyway. So as far as the trade is concerned, we're moving 𝙈𝙧𝙚𝙢𝙢𝙢𝙚 to the Cardinals for a left guard that just makes the salary match, and then a 2nd round pick this season and a 3rd round pick next season, which isn't the biggest type of return, but with who 𝙈𝙧𝙚𝙚𝙚 is, I don't really expect anything special in return for him. As far as the draft's concerned, we have 1 first, we're going to have 2 seconds, 2 thirds. I want to address a lot of spots with my team in the draft because we don't have too much money to spend. Like, truthfully, we don't have much money at all, and I feel like there's a lot of spots that need to be addressed with the team. This video is going to probably be mildly long since it's the off-season episode / week 1. Don't really know how long this is going to be, but bear with me, man, bear with me. And there's a lot of talking, so just bear with me. As far as the team is concerned, as of right now, Isaiah Pacheco is on the block because I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but the way that I work is I really like power backs. And I like power backs that can be semi-elusive. I kind of want to keep him here for a little bit, but as far as P is really concerned, he is currently on the block. Don't know if he'll be here. Don't know if he'll be gone come next season. Truthfully, I have absolutely no idea. There is a person that is interested in 𝙈𝙧𝙧𝙚 that has another interesting return for me, but I'm not too sure exactly how much I want to pursue that. But as far as receivers are concerned, we have Claypool and we have 𝙈𝙧𝙧𝙚. I need to find us a 3rd receiver. That's what I need to do. Our line is still good, honestly. I need to address left tackle in the draft, but that's something that we can get to. I can live with that. I need a 3rd corner because obviously we love L'Jarius Sneed and we like Kyler Gordon, but I think Kyler Gordon, realistically, there's a chance he drops to our 3rd corner type guy. Maybe not. Not too sure yet. Depends on what is available for us as far as defense is concerned, right? We have 𝙈𝙧𝙚𝙚𝙚𝙚 𝙈𝙧𝙚𝙚𝙚. Great guy. Same with George Karlaftis. We have Chris Jones in the middle, and I think I need a 2nd D tackle. We need another D tackle. It's an absolute must. But as far as the back end, Justin Reed was great for us. Brian Cook was great for us. I don't really think I want to replace either of them. And then 𝙈𝙤 Exchange, obviously 𝙈𝙤 Exchange is 𝙈𝙤 Exchange. He's the boy. He's literally the pinnacle of our Chiefs team. Despite his lack of speed, it's all cool though. 𝙈𝙤, we don't discriminate. We don't hate anything about you, 𝙈𝙤. We love you. Right outside linebacker and left outside linebacker. Two positions I feel like need to be attacked immediately because I feel like we're lacking a bit when it comes to pass rush is concerned, and I feel like part of that has to do with my outside linebackers. Also, middle linebacker is a very touchy place for me because Ronnick Bolton is so young and so good. I kind of don't want to re-sign him. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, I kind of don't want to re-sign him. And with how things are set up, technically, Nick Bolton is a part of the untouchables list, so I can't trade him. But I really don't want to re-sign him. Like, Leo Chenal Records played great last season. Like, with stats like this, I'm surprised he didn't at least get star dev. Like, maybe it's the sack numbers. I don't know. I would think that 10 interceptions is enough to get a no dev middle linebacker up to star, but he didn't even get that, which kind of sucks. I want to dive into free agency, but as y'all can see, I only have 6.7 mil as far as available money. So I think there's one thing that almost specifically needs to be done. We need to go through every single position we have right now. And at every position, I'm going to cut the guys that I think have absolutely no chance of getting on my field. For example, this quarterback, Shane, is getting cut. Absolutely no chance you get on my field. I won't do the same to you. I'm going to just do it for certain people. Not everybody, but the ones that have absolutely no chance of seeing my field. This one is more of a me type of cutting because MVS, we had him last season, but he's not going to touch my field. So I'm going to try to save on that 12 mil, even if I'm taking that 2 mil penalty, just off the fact that maybe there's people in free agency that I genuinely want to be able to actually sign. As far as tight end, I think I'm going to cut Noah Gray for right now because I intend on drafting a tight end. I have a few people that I have my eye on, but I'm going to show y'all the one specific person I have my eye on. He's a running back. He'll probably start off as our secondary guy, or I'll even slide P down to our secondary guy. I don't know yet. It really just depends on how this whole offseason plays out. I don't know how things could go at all. As far as the rest of these positions, I'm not really seeing anybody else that's cut worthy. I kind of want to cut you. I kind of want to cut you because I would be saving 7 mil while taking a penalty over the next 2 seasons. Yeah, we'll cut you because I don't think you play. I don't think you get on my field. I really don't. If I see a benefit in cutting you because I could be able to get some money off of you and I know you're not going to touch my field, I'm going to cut you. Like, we don't really have too many spots on defense outside of the guys that we already spoke about that I feel like anyone's job's safe. Like, even these corners. All 4 of these guys, in my opinion, could all be cut. But I'm not actually going to do it. Even though it would probably be a good idea too, but I'm not going to do it. Probably would be a really good idea. Okay, I think that's it. Money-wise, I'm pretty sure that doesn't move the needle too much. Maybe gives us, okay, it gives us about 27 mil. 27 mil to work with. As of right now, y'all know about the trade. So I kind of want to see if there's either an outside linebacker. Matter of fact, let's just see who's in here. One of the most interesting people I know that's in here is the Browns user. Got DPJ to literally X Factor and was unable to re-sign him because Deshaun Watson's contract is absolutely horrendous. And I know people are after him, and I don't think I want to even get in the bidding war that is Donovan Peoples-Jones. So we can honestly just watch everybody else. Jonathan Taylor is here. I want to see what the market's like for that, because signing Jonathan Taylor would be interesting. Who's going after him? The Cardinals, okay. Alright, Jonathan Taylor could be an interesting one too. There's a lot of people, it looks like, that are in free agency, but I have to really specify where exactly I want to target. Alright, so first I want to look at, I'm okay with living in drafting receivers. I don't think I really want to sign any of these guys. Like, none of these receivers really interest me, so I think I can live with just drafting a receiver. I think the same applies truthfully for, like, even if you look at the speed guys, none of these guys really catch my eye, so I'll live without the speed type dudes. And even running back, unless I get in a bidding war, none of these guys catch my eye either. I don't even know why I went to quarterback, I'm not gonna lie to you. Tight ends, do we have anything interesting speed wise? Like 𝙈𝙬𝙧𝙚 could be pretty interesting. Rest of these guys are old. Like, I'll just draft one of these two because as of right now, no one's really interesting me when it comes to this stuff. None of these people. Left tackle, Isaiah Wynn is cool. He's getting on the older side though. Okay. Alright, let's just look at the stuff we know we need. Left end, not it. D tackle is what I want. Grover Stewart could be interesting, but I can't pay a D tackle $92 million a year right now. I really can't. Like, if I were to give Grover Stewart this contract, I would have absolutely no cap to pay anybody else. That's if I were to give Grover Stewart that contract. Is there anyone like worth developing here? It's not looking like it. No young guys. Tristan Hill, I have a lot of experience with him, but I don't think he develops. These interior linemen right now are looking kind of bad. I think we might just have to draft one. Yeah, maybe we do. Okay, what about outside linebackers? Patrick Queen is an interesting one. Patrick Queen, left outside linebacker. 25, 87 speed, 89 overall. And I actually do really like Patrick Queen as a player. And Patrick Queen wouldn't really eat my freaking cap space up, so Patrick Queen as a left outside linebacker. Do I want to do this? Yeah, why not? He's young. If he has a good season, he could develop. I don't know who my last left outside. I think it was either 𝙕𝙤𝙢𝙢𝙢𝙢 or Willie Gay. Speaking of 𝙕𝙤𝙢𝙢𝙢, let me look at his player card and see how he did for us last year. Last year, he didn't have too many tackles. 8 TF. He had an okay season, so I think I'm okay with trying to get Patrick Queen. I'm not gonna lie to you. And right outside linebackers, you have the likes of Dre Greenlaw. That's too expensive for my liking. And Willie Gay. Okay, so we can actually look at how my outside linebackers did last season. This was literally what I wanted to check out. Okay, Willie Gay didn't do as well, but he played on the opposite side. I remember 𝙕𝙤𝙢𝙢𝙢𝙢 making a few plays for us, so I think we can live with that. Andrew Van Ginkel's an interesting one. Bryce Huff, interesting too. I'm looking at Dre Greenlaw just overall wise, but age wise, I'm looking at Bryce Huff, and value wise, you know what? Just off the fact Bryce Huff is a star def in 26, that gives him def potential. And as far as how he looks as a player right now, he looks good, so that would drop me down to 14 M's. Where does that put us at as far as this? We're not beating out the Commanders. I would have to up my offer crazy. Like, I'm offering bare minimum deals. I'd have to up this offer crazy on Bryce Huff. And how bad do I want him? All right, what if I go 4.5? If I go 4.5, does it give me any, like, at all? Okay, that gives me a chance. 4.5. I can live with that. Okay, and then if we look at corners, I'm only going to send like 3 contracts out. I don't want to send anything crazy. I could go a vet. I really could, but Gilly's too expensive. Adoree Jackson. I think what I'm going to just do for these first 2 weeks is I'm honestly just going to... I am unnecessarily interested in sending Grover Stewart a contract. I really am, and part of me wants to. But you know what? I'm going to just I'm gonna just leave that to the draft. As far as the players we're offering, at least for first free agency period, I'm sending Patrick Queen an offer, who is a left outside linebacker, star dev, and I am sending Bryce Huff an offer, who is a right outside linebacker, also star dev. Patrick Queen, I'm not going to do you dirty, so I'm gonna give you a little bit more money, same as we did Bryce. Same as we did Bryce, I'm gonna give him a little bit more money, so he's a bit more interested in the deal. Oh, he wasn't more interested. Alright, what if I gave you a little bit more money again? I want Patrick to at least sign off ribs, because if we at least get Patrick Queen, I'm not mad. Okay, his interest level in the team's location is probably part of the reason, so if that's the case, then I'm gonna just give you the deal that look like this. F it, call it a day. Patrick Queen, if you sign, you sign. If you don't, you don't. Bryce Huff, I'm interested in both of you guys. So hopefully we figure out a good amount of our left outside linebacker or outside linebacker situation. I'm going to talk to you guys in the morning when we send a free agent 2 and see if we got our guys. As far as combine results are, the running back, I'm going to just give y'all a quick preview of him. It is right here. Power back, 𝙈𝙗𝙧𝙚 Jackson. Despite being a power back, he's 6'1", 229. From Notre Dame, or out of Notre Dame, and he is the 4th fastest running back in the class. 4th fastest running back in the class at 6'1". His change of direction is not amazing, but I feel like this guy, 𝙈𝙗𝙧𝙚 Jackson, we can make something happen with Mr. Jackson, man. We can make something happen with Mr. Jackson, man. Like, I don't expect him to be perfect, or if we even get him, I don't expect him to be amazing for us, but Mr. Jackson could be pretty darn good. As far as the other things in the draft, since I'm going to have 2 seconds, I think one of the seconds is going to be solely designated for 𝙈𝙗𝙧𝙚 Jackson, because I have intent for 𝙈𝙗𝙧𝙚 Jackson to either start or be my backup running back for a good amount of the season. It's as simple as that. Only person going into this draft I know I absolutely was 𝙈𝙗𝙧𝙚 Jackson. As far as everybody else, I honestly think that with my first round pick, which I believe is like 29 or something like that, whoever's on the board, we draft talent. As long as it's not a quarterback, I will gladly draft talent with any position that is on the board. But like I said a few minutes ago, I'm gonna catch y'all in the morning when I see what's up with free agency 2. Now, I'm not gonna lie to y'all boys, this is I've already kind of looked at the results of the guys that we put in offers for. If y'all didn't already see it, I'm pretty sure y'all already saw it. Put in an offer for both Bryce Huff and Patrick Queen, and unfortunately, as far as our targeted guys are concerned, I don't think you're gonna be able to see it here, but left outside linebackers, if I'm not mistaken, we missed out on Patrick Queen. I'm not really too surprised. He didn't want to come here in the first place. Wait, is it right outside linebackers? No, I'm looking at available. I'm stupid. Signed left outside linebackers. Yeah, Patrick Queen, he signed with the Bengals. He didn't want to come here in the first place. Bengals probably gave him a better offer, but as far as we are concerned, we did get Bryce Huff. So us getting Bryce Huff, in my opinion, is a very big W-dub. Very big W-dub. Player that hopefully can develop next season. Not too positive it's going to happen for sure, but there's decent chance that he does develop next season. As far as my draft is concerned, I have 5 picks that are genuinely valuable to me, and I'm really contemplating doing something, but I want to just once again look at something, or look at 2 things before we actually decide to go through with this. So the move I kind of want to make will put me in a situation where next season there are possibilities that there's certain guys that I just can't bring back to the team next year. And if I run the risk of losing Creed Humphrey, who maybe I can re-sign, maybe I can't. Nick Bolton, who I am perfectly okay with walking. So that's 2 guys that I'd be okay with losing so far. Trey Smith is a different story, but maybe they don't want as much as I'm assuming that they will want. Justin Reed, realistically, I'd be okay with losing him just off the fact that he is 27. Harrison Buckner, I'd be okay with losing him. Whom else? Another person I'm okay with losing. Another person I'm okay with losing. So if those are the only guys that are coming off the books next season, I think I'm kind of willing to take this risk. It's a bunch of linemen, Nick Bolton, and then Justin Reed. And then our kicker. If those are the guys that are coming off the books for us, I honestly think that I would be okay with making this move. Now, if I look at Pro Day results, Bryce Huff is a right outside linebacker. No? I keep forgetting which side Bryce Huff's going to be playing for us. Let me go look really quick, because he should actually be on the team itself. So when you look at the defense, Bryce Huff is currently my right outside linebacker. So I need a left outside linebacker, and then I need a second D tackle. And if you see up top, money-wise, we don't have too much to work with. So is there any right outside linebacker that looks, see, like he's a top 5 dude, but there's no way he falls to me. So when it comes to right outside linebackers, every single one falls low. Every single one. Brian Offord? What's good about you? Brian Offord. Good. You ran well. You're 6'2". You're not the strongest, but you ran well, which is honestly more than enough for me to be okay. We're going to favorite Brian Offord. Brian Offord might be a guy that we go out and we draft. And as far as the tackles, we have this guy favorited, Jalen Coleman. I'm also okay with 𝙩𝙤𝙢𝙢𝙢 if he is the guy that we end up drafting. Ultimately, I just got to make sure I get one of these higher end type D tackles. So the goal is to, as far as the draft either one of these 2 D tackles, draft that right outside linebacker, Brian Offord, and the dude that I must absolutely get simply off the fact that I'm just interested in him, DeMarcus Jackson. Those are the 4 guys who I would love to be able to get with my first 4 picks. Ultimately, one of them might get drafted out of place, considering what's the D tackle? Maybe if there's a chance, maybe we take Jalen Coleman. But if not him, then 𝙩𝙤𝙢𝙢 might be my first guy drafted. I don't know yet. But the thing that I was questioning I might do is, since it would be a 1-year rental, and I kind of do need a corner or a third corner, and by technicalities, right, with the little upgraded cornerback speed or whatever the heck the coaches do or whatever it be, he becomes a lot more viable if I actually sign this guy. And the person that I'm going to sign, or try to sign at least, send a contract to him, Stephon Gilmore. He's an old man, but old man or not, he's still an 89 overall with 90 speed, 92 excel, which is going to literally be boosted with the coach stuff. And I could literally play him on the opposite side of L'Jarius Sneed, and I can then proceed to make Kyler Gordon my third corner, and play Kyler in the slot. So I think I'm gonna send him an offer. I'm gonna send him an offer. Let's do this. No one seems to be very interested in Gilmore. Oh, the Vikings are trying to lowball Gilly. That's fine by me. You can try to lowball Gilly. I'm gonna send him an actual offer. So I'm gonna offer Gilmore an offer. And as far as other things, if I were to look at D tackles, there's still nobody that I'm interested in. Grover Stewart, yes, but that's too much money for me to even want to consider paying. Everybody else, there's not really any young guys that I'm genuinely interested in. Not any young guys that I am genuinely interested in. And on top of that, we don't have the money to be able to pay these dudes. We really don't. So I think Gilly is the last dude I send an offer out to. The Packer fan in me wants to try to sign Bobby Tonyan, even though that'd be kind of pointless. Yeah, I think Stephon is the last dude I send an offer to. Why not? Yeah, let's just straight up send the offer to Gilmore. If we get Gilmore, that's cool. And I'm going to try to hold on to that last 5.4 mil that we have currently. Like, if I get Gilmore, it puts us in a really, really good position because I could play him on the opposite side of 𝙤𝙧. Overall wise, right now, 𝙤𝙧 is currently... What overall is 𝙤𝙧? What? A fucking 88? So 𝙤𝙧 is currently an 88 overall right now. So I could honestly... With Gilly, I could either play Gilmore on the opposite side of him, or I could play him on the same side as him. And swap the two, truthfully. I could make 𝙤𝙧 play on the right side. Nah. I'm gonna let 𝙤𝙧 continue playing in his spot because 𝙤𝙧 showed out last year. And then I could play Gilmore on the opposite side of him and move Kyler Gordon down one into Jalen Watson's spot, allowing him to play the slot like Jalen Watson was last season. Correct? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. So, free agency 2, honestly, I think that's all I'm going to do. I'll probably make like a quick stop by for free agency 3 and let you guys know if we do get Gilmore back. Or not back, but if we do get Gilmore. If we don't get Gilmore, it is what it is. We just hold on to the money. But if we do get Gilmore, that figures out our third corner position, at least for next season. Overall, it doesn't solve the problem long term, but it solves the problem for at least next season. And that's all I can really ask for. It just gives me the freedom to be able to draft for what I want specifically this year, and at the same time hope or look towards the next season being great. Because next season we still have a first, we still have a second, I still have 2/3. And as of right now, Isaiah Pacheco is currently on the block. There is a lot of interest in Isaiah Pacheco, but I don't know what I'm going to have in 𝙤𝙧 Jackson yet, or if I'm even going to be able to sign or draft 𝙤𝙧 Jackson. So I think I wait till the middle of the season to be able to trade P, because honestly right now with P, I don't know where exactly his future lies with our team, but I think he's worth holding out on to decide whether or not we keep him or whether or not we lose him. This line situation of ours, however, very interesting. It almost puts me in a situation where I contemplate, so what if I were to trade like a Trey Smith? Very, very interesting, because with Patrick Mahomes and me having protected, I'm kind of on the fence, but we have limited trades when it comes to this league, so I don't think I want to pull the trigger on anything stupid just yet. So I'm gonna catch y'all free agency 3, so we can see if we end up bringing the Gilly Lock to Kansas City. Well, ultimately our offseason didn't really go as we wanted it to. I kind of was hoping that I would have a bit more money, but as y'all saw from the first 2 weeks, we were kind of broke coming into the offseason. And our boy Gilmore kind of got sniped by literally a division rival. His words in exact was, I need him for Chase Claypool, and that shit sucks. But ultimately, we ended up just throwing money at a guy who can help us out in Grover Stewart, which gives us a second D tackle to basically play beside Chris Jones. So that front four is going to be what? Felix Anudike, Chris Jones, Grover Stewart, and George Karlaftis. We're about to get into the draft. And we also secured Bryce Huff. I'm not sure if I mentioned that, but I'm pretty sure I mentioned it. As far as how we want to approach this draft, there's one person, and I mean one person in particular, that I feel like I have to draft, and it is of my utmost priority to be able to get this person. That person being the same guy I mentioned in literally the first time I even started talking about these videos, 𝙤𝙧 Jackson. I don't know what it is about 𝙤𝙧 Jackson that makes me just want this player so much. He is a bona fide power back, right? But in being a power back, he has good speed and great acceleration. Bad change of direction, which is cool, but as a power back, he is the 3rd fastest running back in the class. Now, despite me having P, obviously, and from what it looks like, his route running is not very good at all as far as trying to be a receiving back, I feel like we could do a lot with 𝙤𝙧 Jackson. And the fiend in me almost makes it so that come that pick, that we will be taking DeMarcus Jackson. It is officially draft time now, so man, let's see what we got. My only question, or the only real like debate that I'm having with and Theo Edison comes off the board first. My boy Brody took a quarterback first. I don't know if Aaron Rodgers retired. But since we have pick 19, let's just go look at our schedule. Because if you didn't know, in the draft, you can look at your schedule. Preseason games don't matter. Who do we got week 1? Week 1, we have the Saints. I don't know who Saints user is. Who is the Saints user? Okay, Saints user is a new user to our league, so I don't know the Saints user. That's cool though. We got the Saints week 1, Xander week 2. We got the Panthers week 3, Broncos week 4. AFC Championship rematch in week 5. That is a W matchup right there. That is important. That is very, very important. If we do end up winning out this season, this is a very big matchup. We got the Texans week 6, Steelers week 7, Falcons week 8, the Bengals week 9, Chargers week 10, the Patriots week 11. That's another big matchup. Bye week 12, and then we got the Broncos again, Browns, Chargers, Ravens, Bucks, and Raiders. So we basically start and finish the season off with Xander. We start and finish the season off with Xander. We got a little bit of Broncos. I feel like all of our divisional games are pretty sprinkled out throughout the entirety of the season. That's kind of dope. It's usually like 2 teams matchups are really spaced out, and then one team has like dang near back-to-back games, which typically sucks. But hey, man, we're here for the draft. I don't think I'm gonna really like force y'all to watch all of these picks. We'll probably go through like the first 5. I don't think Raiders is here. I mean, not Raiders. I don't think Saints is here. Considering the timer's going down, I'm pretty sure Saints isn't here. We'll probably at least see who the Broncos take. And depending on who the Broncos takes, depends on whether or not we keep it moving. Who is that? Luke Parnell. He took a left in at number 2. Okay. So the Saints end up with a left in. And let's see who comes off the board for the Broncos at number 3. I'm not sure if they're drafting either. Are they drafting? I'm not sure. I'm genuinely not sure. So I'm going to just let it play out. Honestly, if the first few people aren't drafting, it is what it is. I'm going to catch y'all at my pick. I'm still kind of sick that the Steelers were able to trade to get up to pick number 4, because at this rate, I'm pretty sure he drafts a quarterback. I don't know if any of these quarterbacks are good, but I'm pretty sure he drafts a quarterback. I'm almost positive he drafts a quarterback. So we got to deal with that next year. That's probably going to be a pain, but as long as we get DeMarcus Jackson, your future league MVP, as I've already said in the chat, your future league MVP is waiting for his crown. That's all I can say. Your future league MVP is waiting for his crown. Yeah, at this point, we could honestly probably just sit and chill and wait until our pick, which is 29. So since you're probably going to be editing this, honestly, you can just skip this portion up until 29 comes. Our pick is up next, and honestly, I'm not too sure which way I want to go with this, because the guy that I really want, he's only a 2nd to 3rd round talent in DeMarcus Jackson, but at the same time, it's like I could take one of these Actually, no, there's 5 round 1 to 2 talent receivers that are sitting there. So I think honestly, I'm gonna just take the guy that I want desperately for some reason. Future MVP, future league MVP, or at least that's the goal. Future league MVP, DeMarcus Jackson. Welcome to the team. I hope he's not oh my God, DeMarcus Jackson's actually tough. 92 speed, 93 acceleration. Hidden, his change of direction is 78 too. Hey yo, that thing was cap. That thing was cap. P definitely lost his job. There's no way I keep Pacheco after drafting a guy like this. No way at all. I didn't think he was going to be this fast, but this is actually a pleasant surprise. 79 strength, 78 change of direction, 92 speed, 93 acceleration. I wish I could see his break tackle right now, but DeMarcus Jackson is actually a dub. All right, In 5 seconds, we'll know if we're getting our wide receiver 3 or not. Jack Harold, are you coming to the team? Don't you do this to me. And they took David Garrett. Well, Jack Harold, welcome to the team. So we don't end up having to go Marco Brennan just yet, because Marco Brennan, there's still a very solid chance he ends up on the team, but Jack Harold's the guy. 6 foot, second fastest second fastest receiver in the class. Great change of direction, elite acceleration, good speed. I think he's a no-brainer pick. Only 92 speed, 94 acceleration. He is hidden though, so that's 2 hits. Both of our guys have now been hidden now, so this is a dub of a draft. My man's is built like Palomalu. He got the Palomalu hair in the back. Okay, Jack Harold, I mess with you. And he has 85 jumping. Okay, that's interesting. He seems like both a good receiver and a kick return type guy. Hey, yo, Jack Harold's kind of a W draft pick. Big W draft pick. Okay, Jack Harold. So now what we need is a left tackle, a corner, and what? Left tackle, corner, and I'm missing a position. A right outside linebacker. Do I want to take Trey off the board first, or do I want to just keep letting Marco slide? You probably hear my daughter making noise in the background. I'm thinking, realistically, we take the corner first and just let Marco develop. Marco, you have one of the ugliest, and I mean ugliest, freaking pictures I've ever seen in my life. But Marco, we're going to take you. Marco is slow, but he is hidden. Holy shit, Marco is slow. Oh my god. I mean, he's hidden, so I'll take it. For all I know, Marco might be a superstar corner. But 88 speed, 90 acceleration, 95 jumping is amazing for a corner. And 87 change of direction is cool, but oh my goodness, bro. Compton is off the board, okay. I didn't check Donnell Compton at all. I don't know what he can do. Staff moves. What the fuck? Jeremiah Benz. Okay, we're on the board. Next, as long as Brody does not take Trey Cullen. We got our guy. I'm about to say, as long as Brody does not take Trey Cullen, we have our guy. Trey Cullen, the NC State speed rusher, left outside linebacker, going to be moved to the right side. Ooh, welcome to Kansas City. Don't be trash, man. Ooh, Trey Cullen's not that good. 85 speed, 88 acceleration. I think that's the first miss of the draft, honestly. Like, he could be so much worse, but I think we live with it. I still want to start him because I have nobody to play on that side. I'm still going to have Nick Bolton as my second middle linebacker if I ever need a second middle linebacker on the field. 𝙈𝙤 Exchange is going to be our 𝙈𝙤 Exchange will be our user, so basically sub linebacker spot. And I guess, yeah, Trey Cullen is just going to play on the opposite side of Bryce Huff, so yeah. Bad pick, quote unquote, or not, we're still gonna use the boy. And as far as this pick is concerned, I know somebody up in here is hidden. Like, part of me wants to be dumb and say, oh yeah, I'll draft another linebacker too, but I think I'll just take the best lineman on the board and we'll draft Noah Knott. If Noah Knott's there at my pick, I'll just take Noah Knott and call it a day. Draft the best lineman, move him over to left tackle, and try to surefire my line as much as possible because there's not too many holes on my team, honestly. Like, not many at all. And I might draft a backup running back, honestly. So Noah Knott, welcome to the team. 67 speed, 83 strength, 95 acceleration. That is a very, very cool arm brace, whatever the fuck that is. He looks really fucking small for a lineman, but that's cool, and he's hidden. That's a dub. I'm not sure if we're only doing the first 3 rounds, I think. Oh, okay, boys. God, available salary, we're negative 11 mil. Negative 11 mil. Oh yeah, people are walking this year. None of the guys that I even dreamed of re-signing this year getting re-signed. Nobody. I'm not even thinking about re-signing anybody. Okay, DeMarcus Jackson. He's only a 75 overall. Not bad at all. I'm honestly okay with that. 75 overall, hidden power back, 92 speed. Where's his break tackle? Stiff arm 84, trucking 85, break tackle 78. Not very good of a route runner. We gotta, drip my boy DeMarcus Jackson out at some point because he don't got the drip yet. You know the arm sleeve is mandatory on the team. Jake Harold, 73 overall with 92 speed, 94 acceleration, and 92 change of direction at 6 foot. Very, very shifty. Marco Brennan is only a 68 overall. Holy shit. Marco Brennan is a 68 overall. One ugly old looking motherfucker despite being 22. At 88 speed, 90 acceleration, 95 jumping, 64 awareness, 61 play rec. He has a very good zone at 77. Same with press. Oh boy. Marco, I'm going to play you. Marco. Just don't let me down. If he's out there absolutely getting killed come like week 1. Oh shit. I guess we're simming. Trey Colin was a 66. It's probably going to be rough to play him. Noah Knight, 74 dubs. All these other guys don't necessarily matter. We drafted a Garbo tight end. Sean Starks. Oh, he's hitting? We drafted a 6'3" hitting slow tight end. I'm probably going to play him at fullback. Okay. We got a pretty nice draft. We had a pretty nice draft. I'm not even going to lie. Now, I had zero expectations that week 1 was going to end up being a sit game for me, but as of right now, I'm not gonna lie to you boys, I feel like shit. I've been feeling like this literally all fucking day, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, we got to get on, we got to run our games, and we got to try to get these dubs with our Kansas City Chiefs. So as far as our season goal, I'm gonna set it as make playoffs, even though obviously I want to try to win the Super Bowl, but winning the Super Bowl is not something that is necessarily on my immediate radar. I'm coming into this season with 2 main objectives. One objective being get back to the AFC Championship this year and ultimately handle business this year rather than having our defense completely disappear. And that second objective being to actually get the 1 seed, which come playoff time basically would only mean I need to win 2 playoff games. And then I'm in the Super Bowl. And I mildly think that goal is possible because we have obviously 4 very big games that are just straight up in division that have a lot to do with getting the 1 seed, and then we also play the Steelers and we also play the Patriots this season. So we have a lot, and I mean a lot of big games on our schedule, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, we just got to come out here, we got to handle business. As far as opening day's keys to victory, I don't even remember what these things give you the option for. I'm going to really just go dominating offense. And I want to go run game just because I want my boy DJ25 to do his thing. I was calling him DJ8 when I was talking in our Discord chat, but I didn't realize that bro is kind of wearing number 25, so we won't talk about the incorrection when it came to his name. I'm going to show y'all the rotation, not rotation, but the depth chart and all of that after we're done these, and I go straight to the upgrades. I'm gonna do the upgrades before I show the depth chart. As far as upgrades, since y'all saw in the little portion prior that we did some of the little mini upgrades, Jack Harold, rookie receiver, has 2 skill points. Show me speed. Show me a +1 speed. +2 release is big. Show me a +1 speed, Harold. Come on, Jack. Jack Harold just got +4 release. That is crazy. His release is 80. Bro's release is literally right behind Chase Claypool's, and he just got in the league. Trey Colin, another one of the rookies that we drafted, who is playing, if I'm not mistaken, right outside linebacker for me. I'm hoping Bro ends up playing a lot better than what his actual thing shows. +5 zone coverage and +1 acceleration. Wait, when did he get star? Wait a minute, Trey Colin was... Bro got star dev in the preseason? Bro was normal dev and he went up... Okay, Trey Colin is officially a dub. Officially a dub. Kyler Gordon, obviously. I'm going to go slide just because I want Kyler Gordon to get faster. I think slide upgrades are the ones that typically give the most speed, but we didn't get one there. Bryce Huff, one of our free agency signings. I'm going to just go speed rusher on him. We need to get some type of pressure off the edge. I don't really have a, in particular, edge type of guy for this team. Plus one acceleration is huge. Here's our guy, 𝙤𝙬𝙚. The dude I want to be the face of this team, even though we obviously have Patty. I want to try +1 acceleration. +1 acceleration. But I want to try to see if it's even possible for me to pull off getting a running back literal MVP. I was having a little debate, or just going back and forth with one of the commissioners in the league, basically the Steelers user. He was talking about how his quarterback most likely is going to be winning Offensive Rookie of the Year and MVP this season, or whatever it be. And I told him, man, 𝙤𝙬𝙚, he's got a few things to say about that. And I messed around and said he's about to have 3,000 scrimmage yards this season. 3,000 scrimmage yards is actually crazy. But realistically, it's something that I can pull off if I get him the ball in situations where he needs to be given the ball. We played the Saints user. I really don't know too much about the Saints user, honestly. I think he's a newer user to the league, so I'm not really the most aware of who he is. But as y'all know, Chase Claypool, wide receiver 1. Jack Harold is our wide receiver 2, and Rashi is still our slot guy. We currently have 𝙤𝙬𝙚, who is our halfback, and our boy P is going to be backing him up. I didn't find a trade for Isaiah Pacheco, but I kind of have something in mind as far as what I want to do with him. Not too sure yet. Rookie tight end Sean Starks is going to be starting at fullback for me. Y'all obviously know Patty. Y'all obviously know Travis Kelce. We have a rookie left guard that I'm going to be starting at left tackle in 𝙈𝙬𝙧𝙚. Not sure what his dev is, but he's hidden, so I'll take that. Y'all know the rest of our line pretty solid. We're losing Creed Humphrey in the offseason because we currently have, I think, like -11 mil as far as cap. So everyone who is on a contract here is basically L'Jarius Sneed, starting corner. We signed Grover Stewart in the offseason. Marco Brennan, one of those first-round talent guys that just sat on the board because he's slow. Obviously, he was at 88 speed when we got him. He got a speed upgrade already, so he went up to 89. I'm hoping Marco is going to be solid for us. I'm hoping. That's all I can really do. And then you got Kyler Gordon behind Marco Brennan. If things go bad for Marco, I might move him to the slot and let Kyler play some more, but I'm not too sure yet. Obviously, Carmani Exchange is the user. Justin Reed in the backfield. We might lose him this year unless we clear up some cap. Don't know yet. Bryce Huff signed in free agency. Chenal Records, or Leo Chenal, who is going to be my starting middle linebacker, and Nick Bolton is the second guy, but Nick Bolton was also another dude on a contract year, so we probably lose him. Trey Colin, one of our 5 rookies that were taken in the first 3 rounds. We drafted him at a normal dev, and somehow he's star dev. I have no idea how bro got star dev, but I will take it. And then Brian Cook, last guy on the team. Overall, man, I think the team is good, and I think this year we just got to come out hot, have our defense make plays, have our offense make plays, get the ball to 𝙤𝙬𝙚, shit, even get the ball to Chase, see what we can get with Chase, and just go out there and let's try to get back to that AFC Championship, man, because I'm so sick that we sold the way that we did last season. I'm so sick that we sold the way we did last season, and I'd be damned if I let that shit happen again. I'd be damned if I let it happen again. Hey yo, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've forever said this. The Saints have some of the hardest jerseys in the NFL. Along with the Bengals that you see at the bottom right of the screen, they have some of the hardest jerseys in the NFL. Hey yo, Jack Harold's first touch on the field is a kick return up to 26. Okay, to be honest with you. Well, let's just see what we got in DJ first run. Oh yeah, first run. First run, DJ. First run in the NFL, bro. Ain't no way your first run in the NFL is a house call. First run in the NFL is a house call, DJ? 14 seconds into the league. Come on now. 14 seconds into the league, and you're trying to tell me that this isn't a future MVP? I mean, Mac Jones is an interesting prospect as far as, like, keeping him as your quarterback, but I'm surprised he didn't draft one. Oh, good defense. Who is that, though? Is that Marco? Okay, Marco. Good breakup. I think the biggest thing that I really want to focus on this whole season is just keeping my defense sound. The offense is going to come to us. Did Grover Stewart just get home? Hey, Grover Stewart. Free agency acquisition? Yeah, he's not out here in this formation. It's cool though. I'm stuck on my D-line. Oh, I knew that was bad as soon as I saw I was stuck on my D-line. Okay, I'm gonna run a play where, what is that, 50 something. It looked like 50 something at least. Our defense is not looking good though. Our defense is looking kind of nasty. Not even kinda, our defense is looking really nasty. A very unappetizing type of nasty. Oh, great drive by him. 𝙈𝙬𝙢𝙢𝙢𝙢 Strong Jr., that's dope. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it in the offseason stuff, but yeah, they heavily, and I mean heavily, nerfed Travis Kelce. Like, my boy Travis Kelce literally lost 3 speed, which is crazy. Oh, DJ 25. DeMarcus Jackson looks good. That's all I gotta say. DeMarcus Jackson looks fucking amazing. There's no reason a power back should come out like that. That's all I gotta say. And since it's only proper etiquette to air the fucking ball out to Chase Claypool. Fuck! Oh no, Chase Claypool got locked up. Alontae Taylor? Where's the whole, fuck, I'm stuck on my line again. As far as the same steroid team from the playoffs. Even if we're not the same steroid team, we still gotta just come out here and win. That's okay, Brian Cook. Okay, Brian Cook. I'm gonna do what I usually do with this play. I'm gonna streak the man, Will Harold, since it's Harold now and not Kadarius Toney. Chase Claypool typically runs open, but if Chase isn't open, I'm thinking we have Rashi, but nah, I got Chase. Oh, Chase. I'd prefer not to take 3, but I'm perfectly fine with taking it. Oh, 4th and 5. Texas. Oh, and DeMarcus drops it. Down to DeMarcus Jackson, let him run the ball a little bit. Because if I'm not mistaken, that's how we started the season off a bit last year. We just let P do his thing. Oh yeah, we get the ball back. Oh, good start, defense. Oh, this is probably not a good idea. I'm gonna still stick to it though. Get to the outside. Get to the outside, DJ. Oh yeah, my goodness. My fucking goodness. DeMarcus Jackson is him. He just got the most phenomenal blocks I've seen my defense. I've seen my line lay out in a long fucking time. Slam boy. But I gotta somehow get Patty involved too. My receivers have been getting kind of. Oh, that's a dot. That was a fucking dot. I can't even hate that. That was nice. Good fucking pass. The offense itself doesn't move very fast, but it's consistently moving. I read it. I fucking read it. But Bryce Huff can't jump at that. Oh, gotta throw a check down. My receivers feel like they're getting so freaking blanketed this game. It's like I can't even really go to them right now. As soon as I say something about our offense being stagnant, we start to stagnate. I don't know. Making a 40-yard field goal. Do I have wind in my back or something like that? No, it's a dome. Can he make this? Harrison, are you like that? Nope. Because as far as like passing is concerned, our passing is bottled up right now. We are literally boxed. Oh my god, we just dropped 2 interceptions in 1 drive. You know what, I was gonna man Carmani up, but I'll just run with him. Good pick. I didn't know who the hell was catching that, but good pick, Justin Reed. You wanna take that home? Oh, no, you're not. I'm okay with everything else. Oh yeah, that's it. Yo, go straight at the user. Way to hold on to that shit, rookie. There. Oh my God, Patrick Mahomes. Okay, we just have to take 3. This drive, these last few passes have just been an absolute disaster. This was one of those moments where it's like, holy Patty, I forget you're one of the best quarterbacks in the league, because what are you throwing? Like, especially that one. I thought Sean Starks was about to be by himself in the end zone. Alright, I know we can. Holy shit, Pierre Strong has 7 receptions. Ooh, he's going up top. Come on, Marco. Ooh! Jesus Christ. Marco being slow finally strikes. Who even beat him? And part of it is just the fact Patty is just missing open people. We're gonna hold on to it. Who the fuck even was that to be able to keep up with, bro? Fuck! Oh boy. Well, the start of this season is not looking good right now because 𝙈𝙤𝙧𝙚 is on my ass. I'm gonna just put you on that. He gave it back to me? Well, that happened. 6-yard line is not a very comfortable place, but that helps though. In what world is Travis Kelce the only person by the ball and he's dropping a pass? Go home, 𝙈 Jackson, because you're apparently all we got on fucking offense right now. What the fuck? Like, I know my receivers are struggling, but like, can they at least get a chance to struggle and not just drop fucking passes? Like, holy fuck. This bad. Like, I didn't know it was going to be this fucking rough if he was getting boxed up. Way to get home. I don't know where he was throwing that to even in the middle of the field. Okay, defense. Okay, defense. Show out for me. Show out for me now, defense. Show out for me now, defense. My guys decided they wanted to play a little bit of football now. Even going to streak Harold. I'm going to just let Harold run this little tiny route and look to him. Yep. Jack Harold. Good touchdown, rookie. Good touchdown, rookie. 1 for a save. He's not going to try to beat me over the top. Oh my God, Marco Brennan. Who the fuck are you? Hey, it's Mr. Ugly Face in the flesh with a pick 6. Holy shit, Marco just made a play. This man Marco read the play before I even had a chance to read the play. God damn. Bro ran the route for the receiver. Hey, that's the defense that showed up in the playoffs last year, bro. We might not have made it to the bowl, but the defense was stout last season. I ain't gonna lie to you. The defense was stout last season. We looking real fucking good. I ain't gonna lie to you. At least on defense. Offense is looking jack shit. Offense is looking horrid. Special teams is looking bad too, apparently. What the fuck?